Welcome to Scanning TV on YouTube once again. Black Stars former head coach Otto, he was sacked yesterday night, or I'll say this morning around 12:46 a.m. Exactly, that was when it was confirmed that the coach has been sacked as the head coach for the Black Stars team, effective immediately. I really remember Chris Hilton was sacked 11:04 p.m. and Otto was sacked 12:46 a.m. Well, let's talk about who takes over as the head coach for the Black Stars team. Right after Otto was sacked, a lot of names have been flying around. I know you have seen a lot on the internet, and we should be prepared to see more names on the internet. But see, let's talk about 5 top coaches that are possibly going to handle the Black Stars team for the next World Cup in USA, Mexico, and Canada. This morning, Otto was seen, leaving the team's hotel. And if you look at his demeanor, it doesn't look like someone that's the matter really the worry I'm like that. So it looks like he looks cool. He has taken the, sack very, very cool. And let's talk about everything. We have a lot of names, but there are 2 big decisions to take. 1, should we have an interim coach for the World Cup? Or 2, should we go for a coach who is actually dreaming of being with the team for a very long time or with long-term decision? A decision will be made as soon as possible because we don't have time. As I'm speaking with you, we have barely 72 days to begin the next World Cup in USA, Mexico, and Canada. But let's talk about the coaches. You know how we do it. When it is not conk, when we don't have enough evidence, we don't talk much about it. That is why yesterday night, I confirmed to you guys that this decision was made. Otto to be sacked was made, and that is it. Like the video for me, subscribe, put out some post notification to get more updates on this channel. Before we talk about the coaches who are possibly going to take over the job for the Black Stars team, I think the GFA needs to be blamed that much, in as much as most people are excited, or many Ghanaians are excited that Otto has eventually been sacked. I think the FA also needs to take their share because they made the decision to appoint head coach Otto when their own criteria was saying otherwise. Yes, I will show you guys on the screen when we had a committee formed by the Ghana Football Association in search of a new coach. These were the criteria that they put out. 1, the potential head coach should be a proven winner in coaching top men's national team or club football. And Otto at that time never met this criteria. 2, he must have a football philosophy that aligns with or complements our DNA. You know, GFA, they say their DNA is the agro-ball. So Otto, I don't think his philosophy met this one. Maybe it met, so let's take that one out. Must hold the highest football licenses in the world with over 15 years of coaching experience. Otto might have the highest football coaching licenses, but the second part of this particular requirement, 15 years of coaching experience, he never had it. Then, proven track record in team reconstruction, organization, and development of young talents. I don't think he had that record before taking over as the head coach for the Black Stars team. The proven disciplinarian, tactician, and leadership skills. That one, it will also depend on what they saw during that interview. So, their own criteria, they went against it. That is why many Ghanaians will call for the head of GFA President Keto Kreku and his people alongside Addo. So Addo, he's gone. And as I said this morning, we saw him packing out from the Black Stars team. Let's check out these short videos. After that, we talk about who becomes the next coach for the Ghana Black Stars team. Aside that, we are also going to check out Black Stars players who are leaving the team's camp this particular morning through to the afternoon in Germany, Stuttgart. So I'll show you the likes of Jordan Pio. Are you the captain? We saw him speaking with the Ghana Football Association Technical Director and the Black Stars team's technical advisor, Mr. Anton Schaefer. He's also a coach. We'll talk about him. So the Black Star players this morning, we've seen a lot of them who are about leaving. Semenyo, we've also seen him, and together with Prince Edu Kwabena, Derek Arthur, and some more other players. So let's enjoy some shots from the camp of Black Stars team via 3 Sports as the players are also departing this morning. And Otto, he is also departing, for his house. Otto basically lives in Germany, so he'll also be leaving for house. Jiku and all, let's check them out. Then
Same journey, eh? I'm going with Jordan. I think 2 of them. Yeah.
So those are some few, shots or some few videos from the Black Stars Hotel. As Otto is going out as the head coach for the Black Stars team. Well. Let's take it from here. So the decision to sack Otto was made even before the game yesterday. So it is not about Otto lost against Germany. That is why he's sacked. Per every source that I have, the decision was made already. Immediately, the sports and recreation minister arrived in Germany. They had a meeting. They actually arrived at Otto. They will have to allow the man to move on so that Black Stars will also go a different direction, because it looks like he's lost the dressing room. It looks like the players do not really have faith in him again. It looks like he doesn't have control over the team. And it looks like he was not going to guide Ghana Black Stars to any promising land going to the World Cup. And I know many Ghanaians expected this. So when I posted the resignation video, or when I basically posted a sack video, many were like, it is long overdue. It was long overdue. It was long overdue. So many of us wanted Otto to move on so that Ghana can also head another direction. But who becomes the head coach? Most of the names are flying around. In fact, people are even including former coach Enzo Maresca, former Chelsea coach, to actually come and coach the Black Stars team. Hey, I've seen Jose Mourinho. I've also seen Zinedine Zidane. Like, the names there are many. But let's talk about the realistic ones we have at the moment. Now, listen to this. The sacking of Otto was not really initiated or moved by the Ghana Football Association, per my sources. The major part of this decision was taken by the Sports and Recreation Ministry. I would say the governments, not the GFA. The GFA didn't push for this. Take this from me. Now, the decision to bring in a new coach will have to be two different decisions. Are we going for an interim head coach, or we are going for a permanent head coach, or a coach that's going to stay on a long-term basis? Now, if Ghana is going to go with an interim head coach, then take this name: Coach Kwesi Appiah. Coach Kwesi Appiah, current head coach for Sudan national team, might be the one to take over the job as the Black Stars head coach. He is basically the favorite now. I heard Mr. Gary R. Smith mentioning his name. I've also heard some other people mentioning Coach Kwesi Appiah, Fentio Tahiru Fentio, and some few other journalists are all mentioning the name because that is the name being pushed forward at the moment. That's if you look at Otto, Kwesi Appiah's experience, he's been with the Black Stars team once, twice. He was basically even assistant coach. He came to take over 2014 World Cup, and he also came again. They know what he can do. He knows the Black Stars team very, very well, knows our culture, and has that experience at being at the World Cup. So they feel he is the right man to lead the Black Stars team on the interim basis. He is under contract with Sudan, but I think if they speak to Kwesi Appiah, you and I know that Kwesi Appiah would like to come and, take charge of the Black Stars team on that interim basis. So he's one name who is being pushed forward at the moment that if we want an interim head coach, it is going to be Coach Kwesi Appiah Mayele. And that is it. My personal opinion on this, I'll come and share it later. Kim Lasbjørkegren. He is assistant coach for the Black Star team, but head coach for Ghana Black Queens team. Has he done enough to earn this position? If you ask me, I would say no. But hey, he can also come in and pull a surprise. Who knows? But recently, he was named as part of the assistants for the Ghana Black Stars team going to the World Cup, and he was part of the coaches or the technical staff that actually played the recent friendly matches against Austria and Germany. So Kim Lasbjørkegren, his name is also coming up as the next coach for the Black Stars team. Another coach whose name is also flying everywhere is Coach Desmond Ofei. Coach Desmond Ofei, former under-20 head coach, who is also a current and Black Star assistant coach. Will he also be that coach to lead Ghana to the World Cup? Well, I don't really believe so because he's not really done enough for me to be in that position at the moment. But let's see how things will go. His name is obviously under consideration to take over as the head coach for the Black Stars team. Now listen to these coaches. One coach who resigned ahead of the World Cup from his nation is Walid Regragui, former Moroccan head coach. His name is also under consideration. Yes, he has qualified Morocco to the World Cup, and right after the AFCON, the coach decided not to move on with the national team, so he has resigned as the head coach for Morocco. That is what we have, and his name is also under consideration to take over as the head coach for the Black Stars team. If you ask me, my thoughts on that, I would say about 80% I support this particular decision. If we can get Walid Regragui, who has a clear style of play, who took Morocco to the semi-final of the World Cup, who has done so well for himself as a coach. If he comes in, I'm going to be excited. My only problem will be, does he know the team that much? Who are going to be his assistants? Don't forget, recently we appointed a lot of coaches, and that will be another conversation for another time. What happens to this backroom staff at the moment? Well, now one name who is basically Ghanaians' favorites. In fact, if you go everywhere and you ask about 10 Ghanaians, do you want this coach to take over the Black Stars coaching job? About 9 out of the 10 will say yes, we want him. Hervé Renard. Hervé Renard landed in Ghana around 2006, basically as one of the assistants and also a physical trainer. Helped Ghana, Claude Leroy, I really remember, to the 2008 AFCON. Fast forward, he moved on from Ghana, landed a job in Zambia. He won the AFCON, continued to actually win another AFCON. So for him, he's done a lot for himself, winning 2 AFCONs in Africa here, Ivory Coast and Zambia. Then going to Europe, also did a lot for himself. Currently, he's the head coach for Saudi Arabia, but his name is flying everywhere. He is Ghana's fans' favorite. Will he come in to take over? If you ask me, I think it's going to be extremely difficult because of these 2 reasons. One, the salary the man takes, I don't think he's going to reduce it. Yes, if you're not paying this man about 150,000 USD, Charlie, forget it. Now, two, this man will be really willing and ready to return to Ghana because he feels everything that he's done in a coaching career so far started in Ghana. But he's under contract with Saudi Arabia. After losing 4-0 in their last friendly game against, is it Egypt? Today they are going to play a game as well. If you go to Saudi Arabia right now, they are concerned as to whether he can lead them to do something positive in the next World Cup. But their federation also released a statement backing him to take them to the World Cup because they want that kind of continuity. They don't want to just sack the coach ahead of the World Cup. They know what he did in the previous World Cup, even though they were not able to sail through. He defeated Argentina, the only team that did so in the previous World Cup. So, Heavy Renard, our favorite, or the fans' favorite in Ghana here, is also really under consideration. But will he leave his job in Saudi Arabia to come and coach Black Stars? This is the bigger question. Now, let's talk about some other names. I've heard Anton Schaefer, the technical director for Ghana Football Association and advisor for the Black Star technical head. He is also, per report, under consideration. But as I said, I don't really have much information about it. But Anton Schaefer, at his age and he's experienced, can he be the man to lead Black Stars? For now, I can't really say much, but his name is obviously flying around. I've also seen CK Akono's name being, it is also flying around. I've seen former Kotoko head coach who actually did War with Dreams, Karim Zeto. His name is also flying around. So the names there are many, but right now the decision will be either to go for an interim head coach or a permanent head coach for the Black Stars team going to the World Cup. According to the conversation we are hearing, this decision will have to be made as soon as possible because Ghana will have to name our squad for the World Cup. First of all, provisional squad before May international break. Then two, the final squad before we prepare for the World Cup. So let's see how it will go. A lot of news will be coming up. As I said, just make sure you are listening to the right news. You are not being misled and your minds are not being played on because conversations is in there, Charlie. It dey plenty. Let's see who becomes the next coach. But these are my top 5 to take over as the head coach for the Black Stars team. 1, Kim Lasbiokegrin. 2, Desmond Ofei. 3, Coach Kwesi Appiah. 4, Heavy Renard. And 5, Walid Regragui. Let's see how things will go in the coming days. I'll bring you guys more shout outs in our subsequent updates. Don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell to get more updates on this channel. This was Kenny TV, and of course, we shall meet later.